Hello, welcome to Yoga with Sandra. I'm Sandra. This is Esther. Esther's my guide dog puppy in training. She's 9 months old and she's learning to settle, so hopefully she stays there very nicely while we do our yoga this morning or this afternoon, this evening, whenever you're practicing. We're just going to start with noticing the breath and sitting up really tall. So maybe pull the fleshy part of your booty out of the way so you can feel your sit bones grounding into the earth. And then we're going to inhale, lift the shoulders up and roll them back and down. Nice. Rolling back, opening through the chest and shoulders. Move with your breath. And then we'll just take the fingertips to the earth, lift the sternum up, lift through the crown of the head. See how long you can get your spine. Then we're going to inhale, take the arms up, big reach for the sky. And exhale, float the fingertips down. We're going to inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist to your left. Right hand goes outside the left thigh. Left hand reaches around. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little more. Then we're going to inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, twist to your right. Left hand outside the right leg. Right hand back. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Then inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, float the fingertips down. All right. Hands on your thighs. We're going to take the torso forward and then make circles. Make big circles. Just kind of smooth that belly and chest forward. Kind of thinking cat-cow here. Rounding your back for cat pose. And arching your back for cow. And reverse direction. And then maybe drop your chin to your chest. Get a little funky. If that feels good for you. Just finding what works in your body this morning. All right, we're going to inhale, take the arms up, big reach for the sky. And exhale, float them down. And then we're going to pull the knees apart a bit. So pull the left ankle in first and then the right ankle. And so let your knees, if your knees are up here, it's okay. Just takes time for hips to open. So wherever they are, no worries. And we're going to inhale, take the arms up. And we're going to exhale, reach forward. Reach that chest forward, torso forward. Reach into the backs of your hips. So try not to let your sit bones lift. Keep them down. And then take the hands down. Maybe come to your forearms. Maybe come to your forehead. Maybe just hang out wherever it feels good. Noticing your breath. Maybe you lay on your hands. Make a little pillow. Lots of options here. You could always use a block if you have one. Or a book if you don't have a block. There's always options. Especially at home. When you're at home, you can always find something. All right, rolling it back up. We're going to switch legs just so we can get that other hip. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, reach that chest forward. Reach, reach, reach. Keep the hips reaching back, sit bones reaching into the mat. And then lower the hands down. Maybe walk them out. Find your bliss here on this side. Feeling the stretch in the back of the left hip, left glutes. Again, lots of options to find what works in your body, to use any props you have if it's helpful to you. So this practice could be for beginners, for intermediate. I don't know what really they mean by beginner yoga. It's always good to have a beginner's mind, even if you've been practicing a long time, to think about what is new and fresh today. All right, inhale, take the arms up. And we're going to exhale and make our way to all fours. So find your tabletop position here. Pressing into your fingerprints, knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Drop your belly, look forward, cow pose. So lift that tailbone up, press away from your mat. You don't need to crank your head back. You're looking for length through the cervical spine. So you're just really trying to drop that belly down and lift the chest up. And then round the back, spread the shoulder blades wide, press into the tops of the feet, press into your fingerprints, let the head relax down. And then inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And here you can start your Ujjayi breath in and out through your nose. Soft restriction at the back of your throat to help you focus in, build some heat. All right. And then we're going to drop the belly and then bring the ribs over to the right and bring them up into cat and ribs over to the left and down. So we're making kind of a barrel roll here. And reverse direction. Awesome job. Walk the hands back to the thighs, sitting up on your shins, and then roll the shoulders back and down. And we're going to inhale. We're going to take the right arm up and then reach it around back towards the heel. You don't need to back bend yet. Inhale, take it up, and left arm up and back down, reaching towards the left side. And inhale up. Now curl your toes under so your heels lift up higher. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, reach back toward that heel. Maybe this time you touch. Maybe you can begin to lean back and get a little bit of a back bend. Then inhale, lift up. And exhale, left hand goes down. And inhale, lift. We're going to flow here. And back. And lift. And back. Inhale. And exhale. Let's see if you can start to lean back a little more. Maybe you untuck your toes and reach back and lift. Trying to get a little bit of flexibility going in the back, little mobility. And maybe you can go into a full camel pose. We can see. Reach back with that right hand to the heel, left hand to the heel. Lift the chest. Let the head relax. Push the hips forward. Full camel pose. This does not work for your body. You can be in half. Just one hand down. You can even have those heels up like we did earlier. So find what works in your body. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take one arm up and then the other. And then come back down to tabletop. We're going to round the back. Spread the shoulder blades wide. Come into a nice cat pose. Counter stretch for that camel. And then walk the hands forward. Maybe the knees back a bit. We're going to drop the chest down towards the mat. Tailbone stays up. Heart to earth pose. Or puppy posture, also known as puppy posture. Perfect for today. And then we're going to come onto the forearms, shift forward, come all the way into Sphinx pose. So your forearms are going to be parallel and reach those toes back, top, come onto the tops of the feet. Press your pelvis into the mat and lift your chest. Now we're going to kind of try to pull the elbows back, like you're pulling your elbows towards your hips and pulling your chest between your biceps. And again, we're not cranking the neck back. We're keeping the neck, the cervical spine nice and long. So just reach the crown forward, gaze to the front of your mat. So we're in a nice Sphinx pose, lengthening through the spine. And then release it down. Reach the arms back, lift the face off your mat, and maybe lift your feet. So this is locust. Reaching back, really engage in the muscles in your back. If this is much too much, you can drop your heels down and just lift your chest, or drop your chest down and just lift your heels. So we always have options, always alternatives. It's your job, especially at a home practice, to listen to your body and find what works. I can give you alternatives, but I can't see you, so it's your job to use the alternatives that feel right for your body. All right, relaxing it down, press into your hands, press yourself up. And coming back to tabletop, let's take a cat-cow, rinse that out, lift your chest. And then round the back. And inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Nice work. All right, spin the left foot out to the side. Come onto the outside edge, or onto the sole of the right foot, and press into the outside edge. And then take your right arm out to the side. So we're in a gate pose variation. Reaching into the outside edge of that foot. And maybe we float the leg up. Big reach, nice and long. And then maybe we take the foot down. Inhale, come on up and reach over. And then come on down, reach up and over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down and reach. Inhale up. This time, arms wide, almost like you're in a half warrior two. And then we're going to reach the tailbone back and the chest forward and lift the backs of the hands up like wings. Bird pose. And then inhale, lift up. And exhale, take that left hand down, right arm up, lift that leg, float it out, and then come back to tabletop position. Nice. We're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to spin the right toes out to the right side of the mat, send the left foot out long, and then lift the left arm up and overhead. Reach nice and long. Maybe float that left foot up. Find that length. And then take the foot down and come all the way up and over. So think like reverse warrior. And then lift it back up. And come on back. And come back over. And this time we take the arms wide. And then bend the chest forward, reach the tail back. Lift the backs of the hands up, bird pose. Trying to have a flat back, gaze straight down. And inhale, lift back up. Exhale, take that right hand down, lift the left foot, arm up overhead. And then we're going to come back to tabletop. Nice work. All right, drop the belly, cat pose or cow pose, rinsing it out, cat pose. Okay, again, we're going to come into that gate pose variation. Left foot spins out, right leg out long. Right arm up and over, and float that foot, and come back up, and arms wide, bird pose, and inhale, lift up. Exhale, take that left hand down, right arm up, float the top foot of the right foot up, and we're going to crunch here. We're going to bring the right knee towards the right elbow, and crunch it in, and out, and in, and out. Press into the left fingerprints. Take the stress out of that wrist. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. And come back to tabletop. Other side. Right foot swings out. Left foot out long. Come into your gate pose variation. Reach long. Inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, arms wide. Exhale, bird. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm overhead, lift that left leg, and then crunch. Left elbow to left knee. Crunch it in. Keep the belly in tight. Press into your fingerprints. Take the stress out of the wrist. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice work. And come back to tabletop. Take those knees as wide as your mat. Big toes to touch. And send your hips back. Find extended child's pose. Just a moment to rest here. So if your head doesn't come all the way down, you can be on your forearms. You can take a block or a book, something to bring the earth up to you. Otherwise, you can just be relaxed down on your forehead. You can walk the fingertips out a little further, be really active in the arms, or maybe you rest the arms. Yogi's choice. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Empty, 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 empty your whole breath. Empty your lungs. And then inhale and come back up onto all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up high, downward facing dog. You can pedal out your feet here. Reach the heels down towards the mat. Just giving a chance to open through those calves, stretch through the Achilles, and then bend your knees and send your chest towards your thighs and really lift that tailbone up high. Press away from your mat. Press into your fingerprints. Take the stress out of your wrists. So again, you can have your knees bent as generously as you like. Your heels do not need to touch. You're looking for a straight back. Relax the head. Maybe gaze between your knees, helping your head to be relaxed. All right, inhale, take the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose, and then step up between your hands. Pivot on your back foot, drop that left heel down, and then leading with your left arm, reach forward, up and around, coming into warrior 2. And try not to grip in the toes. Reach into the outside edge of your back foot. So lots of energy back here. And you can come as low as you want into it. You can also be up here. But we don't want to shift forward. So remember your head over heart, heart over pelvis. Cue to keep you nice and tall and aligned. Reaching into the outside edge of that back foot. Loosen through the toes, maybe even lift the toes. And then reach forward, flip the palm, come up and back, peaceful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Left arm up, right elbow to right thigh. Option to split the arms, reach up and reach down. And on your next inhale, take the left fingertips and reach them up and back. Reverse warrior. And cartwheel it down, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Gaze forward. Spike those heels back. Hold here. And then lower the knees, lower the belly, lower the chest, come all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest. And release. Again, we're not cranking the neck, keep it long. Inhale, lift the chest. Maybe lift your hands. Just notice how much you're using your back and how much you're pressing into your hands. Release. Try to use your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Press yourself up to plank or all fours. And exhale to downward facing dog. Pedaling out those feet. And then finding stillness, lift that tailbone up nice and high. Fingertips or elbow creases shine forward. Big breath. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, and step it up between your hands. Pivot on the back foot, drop that heel down, leading with the right arm, take it forward, all the way up and around, warrior two. Press into the outside edge of the back foot, sink into that front leg as much as you like. Reach through the fingertips nice and long, lots of energy. You can imagine something shooting out the fingertips. Pew, pew. Big reach. And then flip the front palm, take it forward, up and back, peaceful warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to left thigh, right arm up, reaching for the sky, pulling the right shoulder blade in towards the spine. And maybe split the arms if you like. Fingertips down. You could even float them. Lift, lift, lift. Pull your right shoulder blade back, pull your right hip back. On your next inhale, reach those fingertips up and back. Reverse warrior. And then cartwheel it down. Plant the palms, step it back to plank. Press into your fingers, find length from the crown to the heels. And then lower your knees, lower your belly, lower your chest. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe you press up higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. The more you lift, of course, the more you're going to have to press into your hands, but you still want to try to use your back. Strengthening, mobility. Maybe your hands go forward. Press up to seal. Straight arms. Try to relax your glutes. They are going to be engaged, but try not to squeeze them and use your back. Lift, lift, lift. And release it down. Nice press up onto all fours. We're going to swing the legs around and come to lie on the back. All right. So we're going to go into fish pose here. This one, you can take it or leave it. But we're going to snuggle the shoulder blades under, put your hands underneath your glutes, point your toes, and then we're going to lift up onto the forearms and then drop the head back. So the more you can get towards the crown of your head, that would be your fish pose. You're lifting your chest. Big breath. And release. Big inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Release the head out long. Take the hands out. Pull both knees into your chest. Give them a hug in. And rotate here. So make little circles so you massage your back. And reverse direction. Moving with your breath. Take your feet up. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet, or you can grab your calves if you can't quite get the feet. Soles of the feet shine up. Relax the shoulders down. Happy baby. So in happy baby, we're not curling the tail up, okay? Reach the tail long towards the front of the mat. Trying to have length through the spine. Relax the shoulders. And then we're going to release that. Take the left foot down. Cross the right ankle over the left. Thread the needle, pull the legs in. Flex both feet. And maybe rock a little side to side here. Just stretching through the hip, through the glutes. You can straighten the left leg if you want. Look for a hamstring stretch. And release it down. Foot to the floor, switch sides. Right foot down, left ankle crosses over. Pull that in. You can rotate your ankles if that feels good. Gently, gently pull that hamstring in, so you feel that deeper stretch in the left hip, left glutes. And then we're going to release that down. All right. Left leg out long, right knee pulls in. And then we're going to guide that right knee over to the left side, right arm out to the right side. Look for that nice deep spinal twist. Big breath in, big breath out. And come back onto the back. Pull the right knee in, left knee in. Extend the right leg out long. And then we're going to guide the left knee over to the right side. Left arm out to the left side. Maybe look at that left hand. Finding length. Big reach. And then roll it back to center. Inhale, take the arms up, big reach for the sky. And exhale, take the hands down to the sides. Rock your toes back and forth. Let them flop open wherever they feel good. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you. And find your best and most beautiful Shavasana, corpse pose. Your opportunity to do nothing. And close your eyes or soften your gaze. And let your breath begin to return to normal. Your fingers are relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Notice if you're still holding tension anywhere. And breathe into that space. And let it all go. Letting go of anything that's no longer serving you. Noticing your breath, observing your body, letting go. Inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, cross your left arm over your right, reach around. See if your fingertips can get close to your shoulder blades. Give yourself a hug. Love yourself, love your body, love your practice. It's all good. Inhale, take those arms up. Exhale, right arm over left, reach around. See if you can find the shoulder blade or get close. A little bit of love for yourself. Nice. Take the arms up. Pull your knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And then rock and roll up the length of your spine. Find a little massage. And then we'll come all the way up and find a seat. Nice cross-legged Sukhasana if that feels right for you. And relax the shoulders back and down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, take the arms out wide. Exhale, bring the palms together, heart centered. Lift the sternum up to the thumbs. And then drop your chin to your chest, stretching through the back of the neck. Feeling that prayer posture, that humble recognition of the light in yourself, the light in those around you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. Awesome work. If you like this video, please subscribe, comment, share it, like it. Everything helps the algorithm to build the channel because I would really love to get free yoga to more people. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.